Dialogues are great because it gives people an opportunity to interact with other people who are also learning the same things at the same time.
I was going to be surrounded by people who had similar questions to me, and we were going to be able to read texts and try and discover what they meant together.
I think I especially enjoyed the discussion of sort of the Declaration of Independence and looking at the character of the Founding Fathers and just seeing how much they sort of match up with the character of this seminar.
So he's really an exemplar, and the other founders are too, of people who are able to use their reason in a multiplicity of tasks, right? They're not narrowed. They're not just specialized in one particular thing. They're able to figure out how to use it in many different ways.
Like applying themselves to any problem and solving it or doing their best to do so. And something about that's so admirable, and it seems perfect that they would be the ones to found our country.
So that was really cool for me. It helped me to gain a new perspective.
Everyone brings their own unique contribution from their own perspective, but with the same core values. So we get a different perspective upon the same truth, more or less.
They can give you a different perspective on everything and completely turn your mind upside down and make you really wonder.
They challenge you. They challenge your perceptions.
The fact that you recognize that your conclusions have stood the test of scrutiny, and they're all the stronger for that.
Here it's so involved that you're forced to share and communicate with people.
Even in the most heated discussion, no one ever attacks other people. We all respect each other.
Never.
Are we not done?
No, I didn't think so.
I got vetoed.
I love how we can come to an understanding and know we're all confused together and we're thinking together and we're being respectful.
With the dialogues, we're just trying to discover the truth, allowing for you to develop a better understanding.
The Montessori style of education parallels my belief in freedom because it allows for an individual's thoughts to develop themselves. And when individuals think for themselves, although they don't always come to the same conclusion, almost always they have a greater degree of truth in their conclusions.
For me, it's less about reaching the conclusions and more about acquiring the requisite thought process. The tools I need in order to reach the conclusions.
This style of learning is much more active in the sense that you have to rely on yourself and your own form of reasoning.
You're not force-fed a bunch of pre-standardized answers that someone else wants you to believe.
It's just the very idea that she's going to be incorporating Montessori tradition, which is all about giving people the power to learn things for themselves and not just accept others' conclusions.
In standard schools throughout the world, no one cares about freedom, no one cares about individuality, no one cares about truth. The student's individualism is not only forgotten, but systematically destroyed in the process of standard education.
But what the University of the United States of America offers is an alternative to people who maybe don't fit in such a structure or categorical way of thinking, and letting them use their individuality and finding ways to make that really flourish in learning.
We need an institution for young adults that really promotes the core values of the Founding Fathers.
Which is, again, what this seminar is really all about, is the core of things, getting to the heart.
It's about that thing which is greater than your life. I think the quest for the deepest understanding possible really does help other people.
It's something so deeply spiritual that I think will be given to the people who attend.
I strongly support the College of the United States of America because I believe in its core values, and I believe that there needs to be an institution for adults to gather to discuss these ideas that have been sadly forgotten.